Asko.
At ngayon kasama naman natin live dito sa ating studio ang isang basketball memorabilia collector, si Ginoong Mark Lee. Good morning, Mark. Welcome to Hardball.
Good morning po. It's such an honor to be here. You're a legend in yourself. So that's why it's really an honor to be here po.
Okay. What is your background, Mark?
Okay. For me po kasi, I've been a collector. I've been a basketball fan all my life.
Okay.
But I've been a serious collector for the past 5 years po.
Okay.
It's really been since the pandemic po,
Okay.
which really ignited my collection.
Paano nangyari yun? Nawala lahat ng sports, lalo na yung basketball nung pandemic.
Yes po. During the pandemic, syempre wala tayong mapanood. Pero hinanap ko siya. Parang nagkaroon ako ng parang craving po into having something of the sport. So that's why I started po collecting sports cards. I started collecting some memorabilia that I ship out pa po from the States or somewhere else. And then every opportunity po na I would be able to meet some players locally, internationally, maybe in basketball or other sports here in the Philippines, I really try to get an opportunity to meet them and hopefully get their autographs
I
din po.
see. Ano yung unang-unang nakuha mong item?
Unang-una.
Saan nagsimula ang lahat?
Pinakauna pong item, this is years and years ago na po. When I was smaller po, the first collectible I have, it was shirt ko po, pinapirma ko kay Ginoong Jimmy Alapag and Gabe Norwood.
Okay.
Nagkataon po na I was in same gym as both of them. And syempre manghang-mangha po ako, bata pa po ako. Tapos nakita ko pareho sila training in the same gym as I am. And yun po, kumuha ko ng marker, pinapirma ko na, hindi ko na po pinahugas. Pinatago ko na hanggang ngayon. It's still in my house. Naka-preserve na po. Yun yung nag-kickstart po talaga sa akin. A memory like that.
Bakit mo nahiligan yung pang-collector? What caused this craving na sinasabi mo?
Okay po. It's really more of like my love and passion for the sport.
Okay.
Since I myself cannot really perform at the high level.
Okay.
But what I can do is really collect these items na I can possibly display in my own place one day, or who knows, maybe I can have my own mini museum or something like that.
Okay. So, hindi lang, kasi yung iba, specific, no, caps or jerseys or even shoes. Pero ikaw, anything related to basketball. I see. Okay. This is local at saka international.
Yes po.
Okay. So, what in particular do you like the most? Ano pinaka hinahanap mo bilang isang collector?
For me po, something na historically that has historical relevance po.
Okay.
Something like that. Some of those, hindi ko lang po dala some of my other items. But one of which that I have here is my ticket po nung World Cup, when the World Cup was here.
World Cup.
Yes. Na-meet ko po kasi si Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, yung current leading po ng MVP race sa NBA. And mayroon po akong picture na pinapirma po sa kanya.
Okay.
Tapos sinama ko na rin po doon yung ticket nung third bronze medal game nila against the USA, where they did beat the Team USA in that event, and I was able to keep it and frame it, and I brought it here for you to see.
Wow. Ibang klase. So do you specifically look for, kailangan ba may pirma o papipirmahan mo o hindi naman?
Not necessarily naman po. Di naman po kailangan na lahat po may pirma. But ginagawa ko po most of the time is tinatry ko po ako mismo ang nagpapapirma po sa kanila. If ever may oportunidad po na makilala ko sila, makausap sila ng konti at makapagpirma sa dulo, that's the best opportunity I can get po.
I see. And then, yung mga ibang cards mo, anong pinakamahirap na hanapin sa mga cards halimbawa?
Pinakamahirap hanapin po. Honestly po, I'm a collector that has multiple one-of-one cards.
Wow!
One-of-one cards, meaning parang nag-iisa lang po siya sa mundo. Something like that. Yan po yung ibang kinakahiligan ko po
Okay.
in terms of my collection.
Okay. Like what?
And,
Anong sample nan?
I have one here displayed po. It's not a rookie card po, but it's from Tyrese Maxey. One of one na autograph card po niya.
Wow.
And I have some more stocked away at home. Pero another portion po kasi ng collection ko is I'm a big fan of the University of Kentucky in the United States.
Okay.
And I really make it to a point that I collect a good amount of them. I have every player that has visited the Philippines who played there, I have an autograph of. And I make it to a point na I get at least an autograph or a card of each player that comes from Kentucky din po.
Dumating dito si Sabrina Ionescu, pati ba 'yon ba tinatangkilik mo o men's lang?
Galing po ako the other day lang po sa Araneta Coliseum,
Okay.
dun po sa event ni Sabrina Ionescu. Unfortunately po, hindi po ako nakakuha nung pirma because medyo busy po for the entirety of the duration nandito po siya. Pero I have some friends who have extra and some of them told me na baka makakuha din ako from them.
Okay, so may grupo kayo sa madaling sabi.
Yeah, there's a lot of people po talaga. Mga nakilala ko rin po while doing this for the past couple of years. Some of them po, nakilala silang auto chasers. And one of which po, if pwede pong mag-shoutout, one of my closest friends, Martin Ornido, who's actually watching right now.
Oh, cool. Hi, Martin.
He's one of those na lagi ko pong kasama whenever may ma-meet kaming player nung FIBA World Cup in the past year. Kasama ko siya halos araw-araw maghanap ng player dito sa Pilipinas. Kasi once in a lifetime opportunity po.
Tama. So nung FIBA World Cup, tumambay ka rin ba sa sa Shangri-La sa BGC kasi maraming nandun o kaya sa Conrad Hotel?
Yes po.
Okay.
Masyadong maraming buffet na atang breakfast buffet na kainan ko po nun. Kasi halos araw-araw pupunta po ako doon para mag-breakfast, para kung sakaling makasabay ko silang kumain.
Oo, tama.
And one of those times meron po.
Okay.
Sa Conrad po, may nakatabi po akong a legendary player from Italy, si Gigi Datome.
Okay.
I was lucky enough to sit beside him and I waited for an opportunity na wala na siyang kinakausap.
Okay.
Bago po ako nag-approach sa kanya, nagpakilala and chatted with him a bit before po nagpa-pirma rin po ako tsaka nagpa-picture sa
I
kanya.
see. Meron ka bang nakaengkwentro na halimbawa suplado na player o ayaw magpapirma? Pwede mo naman sabihin dito, wala namang problema yun.
Meron naman po, pero of course at the end of the day, we have to respect din po kasi boundaries din po
Kung
for
ayaw.
those players. Kung parang pinapakaramdam ko po muna if I feel ko po na parang ayaw niya,
Okay.
parang lumalabas na parang ayaw niya masyadong lumapit. Sige, parang nagta-thank you na lang pa rin po ako tapos I'll just go. Like, okay lang, baka may other opportunity in the future, pero kung ngayon, nakita mo medyong bad mood yung player, or parang, like, hindi talaga niya feel na lumapit sa fans that day, okay lang naman. It's part of being human naman po, kaya, yeah.
Okay. Ako naman, noong 2004, I had a bad experience with Patrick Ewing. No, yung unang-unang NBA game sa Shanghai, no? Yung mga iba, ang daling kausap, yung mga ibang legends nandun. Pero si Patrick Ewing, pag hindi magandang babae yung lumalapit sa kanya, nagsusuplado siya. Ayaw magpa-picture, ayaw magpa-interview, ayaw pumirma. So, yun yung naging bad experience ko doon. Kung halimbawa, University of Kentucky, no? Ang kinokolekta mo, di sino tumutulong sa inyo? Kasi I've never heard of other people who collect University of Kentucky.
Yeah. Locally po, I believe I'm one of, if not one of the big collectors of Kentucky po talaga. And sometimes ginagawa ko po is parang binabantayan ko po sa mga players doon kapag may signed autographs sessions sila in the States, in certain shops. Parang ginagawa ko po is usually kasi mas mura yun kapag sa autograph shops nila, doon sila nagpapirma. So kapag meron pong nakikitang ganong na post online, ginagawa ko po, mini-message ko agad yung shop and I try to curate some items agad from them na I can bring home here.
Okay. Have you had that encounter? Kasi di ba yung ibang player may kontrata sa iba-ibang card companies. Nagkaroon ka na ba ng issue na ayaw nila pirmahan kasi ibang brand yung card o luma ng card na iba na yung company nila?
For this naman po, I have no occurrence pa lang
Wala
naman
pa.
po. Opo, wala pa naman po. Pero familiar na naman po ako sa yung different kinds of card companies. And parang nga po, si Victor Wembanyama,
Oo.
one of the top rookies ngayon.
Tama.
Isa sa pinakamahal pa ng cards.
Oo
Parang daig
nga.
pa niya yung mga cards ni Kobe ngayon
Oo nga.
sa presyo. And yun po, exclusive siya sa Tops, which is ano rin sa Fanatics. Kaya po, medyo mahirap-hirap makakuha ng perma ni Victor Wembanyama po ngayon.
Pag lumalakad ka ba, may mga baon ka pa na baka sakaling may makasalubong ko si ganito, mapapirmahan ko.
Pag ganun po,
Alam ba, manood ka ng PBA or Gilas Pilipinas, may baon ka na ba na pwede mo papirmahan?
kapag nanonood po ako ng let's say Gilas games or PBA games, opo, most of the time po may dala na po ako either jersey po nila or something na memorabilia po nila and marker po.
Okay.
Then, on a random day, kung sakali lang po na baka biglang may makita, meron po ako paminsan na parang printer sa bag ko. Parang
Talaga?
parang
Okay.
printer po ng larawan.
Okay.
So, pagkatapos po, kunyari, magpa-picture po ako sa kanya, tapos ipiprint ko po agad, siguro mga 90% of the time po, nagugulat sila na print ko na po agad. Tapos natutuwa pa po sila na paano ko nagawa yun.
Pero paano comparative value niyan? Yung halaga niyan ba kapareho nung halaga ng mga major card companies?
No po. Of course not. But for me naman, my collection isn't really about the value nor the the value that it entails, but it's more of the sentimental that it gives me.
Okay.
It's more of it's really more of the pleasure of being able to acquire these items sa sariling sikap,
Okay.
nakapagpapirma sa sangkadamakmak na po ng player. And actually, one of those nga po na I'm really proud of is yung LaSalle basketball t-shirt ko
Ayan,
po. To. Lumang-luma na po siya kasi yan po yung suot-suot ko nung bata po ako when I watched LaSalle games back in
How
the
many
day.
pounds ago?
Opo, how many
Pareho
pounds
tayo.
ago po talaga.
Oo.
Tama po. And habang undergrad po ako sa LaSalle at the time, I was able to get an opportunity to meet different players, different coaches,
Okay.
champion players and coaches and legends from LaSalle. And every time na lang po bit-bit ko yung shirt na yan, and I try my best to have each player or legend that came through LaSalle to sign this piece.
I see. May balak ka bang inegosyo itong mga to o talagang para sa kaligayahan mo lang?
Para po sa memorabilia ko po, these are all for kaligayahan lang po talaga.
Okay.
In terms of earning, making money, yung sports cards lang po.
Okay.
Yes po.
Okay.
Minsan po, nagbebenta po ako sa Green Hills.
Okay.
Sa Green Hills po, pag unang Sabado ng buwan, meron po kaming parang card show po doon.
Okay.
At parang nagbo-boot po ako doon, nagbebenta rin po ng mga cards. And paminsan sinasama ko rin po mga collection ko paminsan. Kasi, for example po, si Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, dati po, parang 5,000 ko lang po nakuha yung rookie autograph card po niya. Ngayon, MVP material na po. Medyo sure na po MVP. Parang yung presyo niya, medyo mahirap na po tanggihan ngayon.
Oo nga.
Kaya kahit na, even though,
Masakit, bitawan. no?
masakit pong bitawan, pero if offered a ridiculous amount of money for it, well, no-brainer na po yun.
Okay. What are you looking for? Ano pa ba ang hinahanap mo para madagdag sa collection mo?
Honestly po, it's really more on personal interactions po talaga. Opo, kasi into summarizing my collection, parang it's never enough po eh. Parang it's hard to close down kung hanggang saan.
Tsaka hindi siya specific sa team or player, no?
Yes po.
Okay.
Yes po. As in, halong-halo po talaga collection ko po. Parang ubos na nga po space ko sa bahay.
Okay. Di ba alin ng space yung pera ang problema doon. What does your family say about this? Kasi syempre, pag collector ka talaga, lalo na kung passionate ka doon sa collection mo, parang sasabihin ng pamilya mo, medyo siraulo ka yata. Anong sinasabi ng pamilya mo?
Yes po. They're actually supportive
Oh,
of
nice.
this.
Okay.
They know naman po na I'm really a collector by heart, na I have this passion for the game of basketball, and I show it through these collections that I have. I have my own space at home where I really showcase all of my items.
Okay.
But of course, syempre may limitations din po. Hindi rin naman po pwedeng araw-araw, lagi po lahat bubuhos ko sa collection ko. There's always a limit to it.
Kailangan maghanap buhay din.
Yes po, yes po. Kaya may mutual respect naman po from me and my parents po until what bounds I have towards my collection.
Okay.
Basta hindi ko lang naman po sinasobra ang ano ko. Because at the end of the day, it's the collection that I've built, and it's really not mainly about the money that I spend, but it's more on how I personally acquire these items po.
What is the most extreme thing that may pinuntahan ka na ba sa bahay o tinambayan mo sa hotel ng ilang araw para makuha yung pirma?
That's a good question.
Kasi may
Napaisip
kilala
po
ko
ako bigla.
ganyan. Yung kaibigan ko si Glenn Antonio, si Flash. Ilang araw
Yes
niyang
po.
binantayan sa Dusit si Gary Payton when he
Yes
was
po.
here. Tapos pinauwi pa siya para kunin yung mga collectibles niya para pirmahan lahat eh.
Siguro po, still at the FIBA World Cup, yung experience po with Luka Doncic would
Okay.
be one of the hardest. But
okay.
end of the day, I wasn't really able to be successful in getting his autograph. But I was able to see him for siguro a minute or couple seconds, and that was already enough. Like,
Okay.
that was already everything for me. Seeing him up close, and especially now he's already in the Lakers.
Yes.
What
oo.
a big surprise nga po yun.
Eh, favorite team mo yun.
I grew up po in a Laker Ginebra household.
Ayan.
So, medyo pinagmanahan po ang pagiging...
Indoctrinated ka na.
Opo, opo.
Nasa kulto ka na.
Opo, opo.
Okay, so kung sa Lakers naman, what do you say when people argue against LeBron as the greatest player of all time?
Well, it's really an argument po talaga.
Okay. Away. Hindi naman
Opo,
away.
Opo, hindi naman po away.
Okay.
Pero, syempre, you also have to respect how MJ is and has been the GOAT for
Yeah.
quite some time already, and how he already shaped the game at himself. Both of them naman po have their own parang accolades on what makes them the greatest of all time.
Tama.
At the end of the day po, they're two of the best players who
Ever.
ever stepped the basketball court.
Okay.
And if longevity po pinag-uusapan, number one agad si LeBron.
Okay.
And until now, actually, my dad is a Laker fan, but he hates LeBron James. He hates LeBron, but I'm the one who keeps on calming him down. He's still part of the Lakers.
Lakers pa rin.
Yes, and si LeBron naman, at the end of the day, he's still literally currently the best.
He's
pa
a
rin.
monster.
He's a monster. At 40, he
nga.
can literally do the things that he still does. And medyo controversial nga yung pagpasok ni Bronny, pero ano mo naman,
Yun
LeBron-
lang ang medyo yung as a player, as a person, wala eh. Pero kung minsan kasi pag nagsasalita siya, may mga nasasabi siyang hindi gusto ng mga tao. But hey, if it makes you happy, why not? Diba? So, if I were to start a collection, or if you have a kid who wants to start a collection, anong ipapayo mo sa kanya?
collect what you love.
Okay.
Literally. I started by collecting what I really love. And it just grew from there. Because it doesn't have to be anything specific. It doesn't have to be anything valuable. Mura man, mahal. No, di bale yan. Kahit na magkano, kailangan mong ilabas para lang sa collection mo. It really doesn't matter value-wise. What matters the most is how does those items affect you? How does that give you happiness? And how does your collection really parang shape the way that you parang how you shape your collection towards how you feel towards the game.
Basta masaya ka.
Opo,
Wala
basta
kang
masaya.
sinasaktang ibang tao.
Tama po.
All right. Thank you very much, Mark Lee. I really appreciate you sharing all of these stories. And someday when I write a book, I'll give you a call.
Sige pa.
All right. That's
Thank you so much.
Mark Lee, isang basketball memorabilia collector. Magpapatuloy ang ating programang
Hardball with Bill Velasco.